Wash your hands, stay home now, you be safe. Wear your mask, avoid contamination. Do it your time, do for your good. Until everything is safe. So come on, sing with me. We fighting Corona. We fighting Corona, Corona, Corona.
Coronavirus est bel et bien réel. Donc, protégeons-nous et protégeons nos proches en observant les règles d'hygiène. Restez chez vous, sauvez des vies.
We fighting Corona, Corona, Corona. We fighting Corona.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Nondonguzo Freddy. Currently, I'm the secretary of Victoria Emu Ebabembe Incorporated. This time around, I just come forward to you in order to give you some information about COVID-19 pandemic. The key message for today is to tell you how can we do as a community, how can we do for the entire community in order to overcome, in order to control, in order to eliminate, in order to defend this pandemic. Without delaying, I'm going to give you a short definition about COVID-19. COVID-19 means, the first word of COVID-19, we have C, means Corona, we have VI means virus, and we have the letter D means disease, and next to that we have the number 19. The number 19 means 2019, where this disease were discovered in China, in a region called Wuhan. That's why this pandemic was given this name COVID-19, because it was discovered in China. That was a simple definition according to what we did as a research. Let's go to the next step. What are some of the symptoms of COVID-19? If someone is infected by this disease, he may express some of the symptoms like fever, coughing, shortness of breath. It can express again loss of smell. It can express again sore throat. It can have also what we call a respiratory problem. Those are some of the symptoms of the COVID-19 pandemic. Apart from that, we are going further about that. We have some of the questions we may ask ourselves. What about if someone don't have this kind of the symptom? It can have, among these, can have only one symptom. What can happen? If you know you don't have all these 5 symptoms, we may have like high temperature. In order to get to know that you are healthy, in order to know that you are not infected, you have to go for the test. From there, when you got the result, you may know if you are healthy or not. Now, let's go to the next stage. How does now the COVID-19 spread? How can we get this? How can we get infected? The COVID-19, the transmission of the virus is done direct contact with a person with respiratory problem, infected person, contact with another person. If that person, the one who was contacted, is closer to another one person, that person can get the disease from the infected person. I think this is a little bit confused. Let me explain clearly. We have the source of the disease one side, and the person who has contracted that disease. That person can contract the disease to another person, and that other person can also spread the disease to a group of persons. That is how the cycle of infection of this pandemic works. It means someone who has the infection have to transmit the disease to another person, and that person, it can go to another person. It means it goes like a cycle of infection. It means we have to take care about that. Now, another step, let me tell you something about who is more at risk of COVID-19. Everyone is at risk of COVID-19. No one can't be at risk because this disease is a bad disease. It can kill anyone. It can kill anytime. When it's already in your body, infects your body, it means your immune system is not able to defend that disease, is not able to defend that virus. It means from there now, you can start getting sick, and anytime you can die with the virus. That's how it works. Now, let's see now what is now the treatment of COVID-19 if you have that disease. At the moment, there is no vaccine for the treatment, no treatment of COVID-19. We don't have any vaccine yet. I want to be clear at this point. Why I'm saying this, there's so many speculation says that the vaccine is already approved. We don't have any approval of any vaccine about COVID-19 here in Victoria. And once the vaccine will be approved, once the vaccine will be out, we will get the information from the health department, the health authority, in conjunction with the government in place. It means at the moment we don't have any vaccine. However, the sooner you discover that, the sooner you go for the test, the better you can get saved as quick as possible. But no vaccine at this stage. I think I'm clear about that. The speculation are there. People are saying, oh, the vaccine is available. There's no vaccine available at the moment. No vaccine. You have to be careful how to control yourself this disease. Now, how can we slow down the spread of this disease? COVID-19 can be slowed down. If you want to slow down this one, we have to follow the regulation, the guideline given by the health authority, given by the government. The government has implemented the preventable measures in order to be safe about this, in order to fight about this, in order to diminish, to eliminate the spread of COVID-19 disease. What are some of the measures that government have put in place, and we have to practice them? Some of the measures are, you have to stay home when you are sick. You have to cover all the time. You have to cover your nose, your mouth. And when you cover that, make sure your mask have to go over the nose like this and over the mouth like this. You cover like this. When you do like this, you are in a safe place. This is one of the guidelines from the government department, from the health authority, to defend you in getting the disease. After that, we have to wash our hands every time for at least 20 seconds. At least for 20 seconds. And we have also to avoid to touch the surface place. Don't touch anyhow. Don't touch any place. When you touch, if you want to go to touch, make sure you have the sanitizer. You use this one. This one can help you. Every time you leave the house, just make sure you have this in your pocket. Those measures, you have to put them in place in order to defend. You can't defend the disease. You can't defend the spread of this if you don't put in place. You don't respect all the regulation given by the government. When you respect them, you obey them. I know no one is above the law. And if we respect all these put in place, maintaining social distancing nicely, it means the disease we can fight and we can eliminate, we can diminish the disease. Let's continue with our program. I think at the moment you know that the stage 4 restriction is in place now here in Melbourne. Now, what are we supposed to do in stage 4? Because the government also have come up with some rules according to the need of people during this stage 4 lockdown. What are we supposed to do? We have the stage 4 here in place, but we have to do what the government says about the stage 4. If you don't do that, we can't control the disease. If you don't do that, we can't fight against the COVID-19. If you don't respect this, how can we eliminate the spread among ourselves within our community if you don't follow the rules? What are some of the regulations in lockdown in stage 4 in place from the government? Well, the government says, if you want to go out, and we are already in stage 4, just make sure you have to put your mask every time you leave your house. You are allowed to put your mask every time. Don't forget to put this every time when you leave the house. This is among the regulation given by the government to protect us against that pandemic. Now, what are we supposed to do during our lockdown, during our stage 4 restriction? What are we supposed to do is that one person is allowed to leave the house to go for shopping. You can go for shopping at least within 5 kilometers. You can go for exercise. One person can go for exercise at least for 1 hour. You can go, if you have someone who is sick, your son, you can escort your son to go for any appointment, doctor appointment. You have any. Sometimes if you want to go to seek emergency department, if you don't call them, you can escort your son where you can get help. But don't forget to practice what they said. And when you go out, make sure the mask is a mandatory in stage 4 as a lockdown is in place. We have to put that, you have to respect that. Now, let me give you some of the fine. There's some fine that the government have put in place. If you don't respect the rules, if you don't respect the regulation, if you don't respect all the recommendations that have been put in place, there are some fines that have been put in place. Like we are fined of breaching, staying at home. If you breach, if you don't respect that, you don't stay home, you breach that rules, the fine for you is 1,652, which can be extended to the local court. The magistrate court can be extended this. If you don't obey, if you don't respect, the fine will be 1,652. It can be extended to the magistrate court at least for 10,000. At least a minimum of 10,000 after being extended to the magistrate court. That is when you break, when you don't respect, when you break, stay at home regulation. That have to be practiced, have to be in consideration. Don't forget that. We have also a fine of breaching isolation order. For the second time, you have been tested positive for the coronavirus. If you have been tested for the second time for coronavirus and you break that laws, you don't isolate, your fine will be 4,957, which can be extended through the magistrate court for a minimum of 20,000. That is the minimum amount you have to pay. Now, I would like to help you with some numbers, or you can call if you are not able to go for the test, or if you feel unwell. It means you are not feeling okay. Your body is not responding how you can go for the test. You are a little bit tired and then you can't succeed yourself to go for the test. What are you supposed to do in that case? In that case, you have to call a number. I'm going to give you a number. That number will help you. Through that number, you can get the help you need. The number is, when you call this number, 1-800-02-0008. This number is operate 24 hours, 7 days a week. When you call this number and tell them what you need, from this number, those who are going now to respond to your call will answer your call nicely and they will tell you where to go. We have another number for police assistance. For police assistance, you can call this number 131-444. 131-344. When you call this number, this is the police assistance number. When you call this number, you can get any help you need. Or if you don't have this number, you can't have this number, if you can't remember this, you can call 000 as an emergency department. Through that, you can get another help from any department in order to get assistance. Now, the key message I'm going to tell you as member of the community is to practice in place all the regulation, all the rules, all the recommendation given by the government. If you don't put that in practice, I'm telling you, life is short. If you don't take seriously, you can die anytime. Because I've seen many people have been infected about this disease, how they are suffering. I would like to finish by thanking everyone for your kindness. Listening to what I've said, I'm very happy for what we have done to be listening to me, and I'm sure what we have said here, we will put that in practice, and everything we are going to do, we are going to do together. We'll be here together, closer to each and everyone. If anything will happen, we'll be again in touch. What I'm going to emphasize you here is, let us be connected, let us be united to fight this disease. This is a bad disease. Everyone wants to live, everyone wants life, no one wants to die. It means we have to protect this. Let's put in place the regulation from the health authorities. Let us put in place the regulation for the government have done for us to protect us against this pandemic. I think through this small message, I think God will help and will try to give us some of the guidelines to go over this pandemic.
We
May God
fighting
bless you.
corona.
Thank you very much.
Corona, corona. We fighting corona.